Hello, this is Dr. Wells with Wells Medicine, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of documenting and journaling around ketamine infusions because I think it's very important for us to not only track our progress and the changes that we're making, but also to have accountability around the changes that we want to make, what we're originally coming in for, what we hope to create in our lives, what we're trying to get away from or to lessen in our lives. I think writing things down really allows for reflection and processing, and it gives us some ability to kind of hold an emotional space for ourselves. It's great when other people can do that for us too, but uh, being able to write and journal about it can help ourselves hold our own space, which can be very powerful for challenging emotions. I think it's also really important to journal and document around ketamine infusions because just like a dream at night, if you wake up and start thinking and remembering and spending a little bit of time before you get out of bed, thinking about your dreams, or writing them down, you may remember a lot more of them and a lot more of the details than you would if you hop out of bed and immediately are doing things and busy, busy, busy and just forget things. I think it really helps to write down and kind of be able to process some of the things that come up during ketamine treatment so we can kind of keep holding those with us, and making the changes that those might suggest for us. I think also it allows us to have a little bit of a private space, a space to open up, that maybe we don't want to do with other people. Even therapists, sometimes I've had patients who are much more comfortable writing, or texting or talking into their phone than discussing with another person some of the things that they didn't really feel like they were even able to say. It can be much harder to face the possibility of judgment or the possibility of shame when you're opening yourself up and being vulnerable to another person rather than to something, a piece of paper that you can immediately burn or shred. So I think it allows us to have a little bit of emotional space that maybe we don't even have with our closest friends or therapists. I think it also, as well, can help us. Um, Sort of celebrate the process and give accountability to the fact that we are here to make changes and that we are here to grow and to create a difference. Because sometimes I think patients come in and they just want to add ketamine and kind of move on with their lives, as if it was just another pill to say, well, I'm just going to add Prozac or Paxil and everything else in my life can stay exactly the same and the pill will make all the difference. But I think journaling, writing things down, meditating on it can really help us see that there may be things in our life, priorities, meaning, a purpose, relationships that we can lean into in a way that maybe it would be easier to not change, but maybe also it would be really beneficial to change and maybe end up being the most meaningful and beneficial to change. So I really do want to encourage documenting and having some journaling and time to do the integration work with ketamine therapy.